And what you're saying is that it's not about what you are today with likes of Palantir. It's about who you could become tomorrow, right? And look at it not from the benchmark view of the past. I call it the tape measurement, but you eloquently refer to it as a benchmark. Don't look at it from the benchmark of the past. Think about what become the benchmark of future.
Absolutely. I mean, I think the most massive misallocation of capital in the history of mankind, when we look backwards, will be this move to passive and benchmark sensitive investing. Because what are benchmarks? In the financial markets, benchmarks like the S&P 500, the MSCI World, they are populated with companies, and especially the ones near the top, who are there because of past successes. Well, if we have transformative technologies that are going to upend the traditional world order, they are ripe for failure, and they have to be careful. Why would we want to invest? Why would we want to use a benchmark to invest in the past when so much innovation is happening right now? I mean, we've never seen this kind of innovation before. We've done a white paper on this topic, working with academic publications and academicians, trying to understand and define truly disruptive or transformative technologies. You have to go back to the early 1900s, so electricity, telephone, internal combustion engine, to see anything like we're seeing now. Those were 3 platforms and not many more than 3 technologies. Right now we have 5 platforms and 14 different technologies. The world in 5 to 10 years is going to look nothing like it looks now.
Absolutely. And you talk about, we talk about right now a lot about robotics and smart mobility and all that, but there are also and the way we're going to reach more comprehensive solutions is also to address practical things that are missing today. I have elderly parents, and then it's tough. I have my father who's visually pretty much impaired, and I want to get a camera for their home that when my mom is leaving, it can stream content to me versus constantly creating a digital intrusion by sending information to cloud, And I looked at the market, didn't find anything. And then I'm thinking about how can I help my parents with their now this stage of the life, and what are the digital solutions out there? And then the next thing I know, I have to download 20 different applications.
Yes.
And it's not about one application doing everything. And again, it's about start creating the pieces of the puzzle of the ecosystem and creation of those interaction, which are things that can be done today. So I guess what I'm saying is that we have a view of advancement and where we're going, but there are things that we can do today and enable with this edge computing, edge AI, around these practical solutions that maintain our privacy and doesn't bring digital intrusion to our lives.
Right. I think the best example of innovation solving problems came out of the coronavirus crisis. And, that should become another one of our taglines, because how many times did I have to convince investors that the companies in our portfolios were going to solve a lot of the problems that had been created by the coronavirus? And as you say, monitoring and security, I think, is going to get a bigger bump once we all leave our homes again and start thinking about, safety and security of our homes.